So this week didn't go as planned. I sat down a couple of days ago to record a video of my first time using Posca markers, and I was really excited to use them. I'd been waiting to film this video for months, but I sat down at the end of a really long day and was mentally exhausted. By the time I finished recording, I knew the video was going to be a mess. And I was faced with the reality of not having a quality video to post this week, and maybe not even having a video at all. The spiral of stress and fear that I went into is ultimately what inspired what you're seeing now, which is a mini comic that I am titling Blocked. I wanted to share this with you all and just discuss how I've been feeling for the last couple of months, because I have a feeling some of you might be going through some similar things. And just to keep the struggle train going, Procreate did cut the first half of the footage, so we're just working with what we've got. So I think by now we've all heard about art block. I've talked about it before on my channel, and I think it's pretty much been talked to death at this point. But today I'm going to be talking about a different kind of creative block. Content block. You see, unlike art block, where you have the time to draw but maybe lack the motivation or desire to actually do so, content block is when you have the desire to draw, but you lack the time and the energy to actually make something. I've been struggling with content block for the last few months, and it feels a little something like this. You see, I still have this burning desire to draw and make videos, a lot. But I find myself struggling to balance my online art platform with my other responsibilities. You see, it's like this juggling act that ultimately results in some things falling to the wayside, especially art. And it shows. My YouTube channel has been growing at a snail's pace, and I haven't really grown on Instagram in over a year. Not to mention that I haven't streamed on Twitch in basically 2 months. So to try and combat this, I've been doing a lot of research, and I've been studying how to improve my platform and make better content. I'm studying algorithms and patterns of engagement, but all answers point to the same thing. Something I don't have a lot of these days. And that's time and energy. See, this guilt that I feel over not being able to create the kind of content that I want to create is tremendous. And the weight is so heavy on me that I feel like it often sends me spiraling into this state of shame and leaving me wondering if I should just give up and if all of this work is really worth it. Because after all, if I can't even enjoy making art, if I can't even make time for the one thing that I'm really passionate about, what does that say about me? So I guess the point of all of this is just to show you how toxic content creator culture can be, and how it can make us feel so ashamed when we can't meet these unrealistic expectations that we end up pushing ourselves over the limits in order to meet these algorithmic demands, only to burn out and fall out of love with why we started doing it in the first place. And I don't want this to be the future of content creating. This is something that I love, and I think we need to change the culture that we subject our creators to. But to be honest, I have no idea how to do that. You see, it's been a pretty tough week for me, and my brain is basically just jello at this point, and I really want to think of a solution, but I also want to start a conversation. So I'd really like if we could continue this conversation about creator block and content creator culture in the comment section down below. I want to know if you've been affected by content creator culture, and if you've ever experienced content block like how I'm talking about it, or maybe you've experienced it differently. Do you think this is something that's self-imposed, or something that's part of a larger problem? And what are your proposed solutions? Leave me your comments down below, and I really look forward to reading them. Sorry this video was kind of a downer this week, but I feel like this is a really serious topic, and I wanted to give the space to really talking about it. So, thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I will see you on the internet. Bye guys.